Hazel, good.
Baby secrets don't work well on baby.
No. Where you going? Oh. Yeah, you mad? What's he saying? Yeah. Is you mad? What you mad about? You crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Is he cooing? You singing?
Okay, Hazel is 5 months old now. She's her headband. She's been very talkative, very observant. She loves to have conversations with people, or this is not working. Or just like by herself. She'll just lay there and babble and just talk and talk and talk, and loves to hear herself. We make different high-pitched squeals. If you ignore her, her squeals will get louder, and she's more persistent. Sometimes when she wakes up in the morning in the crib, she'll just lay there and talk to herself for a while. She won't even cry sometimes. So she likes learning her voice, figuring out her voice, and just talking all the time. We also got her a new like bouncer, saucer activity set. So she likes that. I have a video of when we first got it. We put her in it after we got it built, and she was still a little wobbly. She was just like throwing her body all over it, every which way, towards whatever toy she wanted, and she would land like a couple inches from it.
What's he doing? What's he looking? Look over here. Look over here. Can you do your hand? That's it? Whoa.
I wonder if we can, well no, they're not supposed to touch, like be able to put their feet right on it.
What do you think? Oh, that one's kind of loud. Let's go this way. Woohoo! Wow, look at that. What do you think about it, huh? Kind of leaning good.
Wow. Well, might need some stabilization in here.
What you think about it? You just want to go right for it, huh? Is that cool?
Here, put your arms out. Still a little bit hard, you're a little bit small. Wow, look at the giraffe, Hazel. That's pretty cool. Look at it.
Wow! Look at all that! You get so excited?
You get a little bit bigger, you'll be able to reach it. Okay.
Look at the mirror! What do you think? That's pretty cool, Hazel. That's pretty cool, baby girl. Yeah. Do you like it?
I think you like looking at it right now. You'll probably like it better when you can play with this stuff and reach out instead of just catapulting your body in that direction. Okay. But now she's doing a lot better in it. Sometimes we'll put a blanket up to prop her, but otherwise She looks all around it. She grabs the toys now. She tries to bite on them. She likes to play with like the different rings and pull on things and try to put them in her mouth. So she's doing a lot better with it, and I think it's improved her balance a lot more. Like, she doesn't really bobble her head very much. And she's starting to like sit up and like hold herself there, or we used to just like put her on the couch and she would just stay there, and now she like kind of throws her body around or will try to sit up. So she's getting stronger like in her core, and I think that that's helping her a lot because it's kind of like making her stand a little bit. She still rolls over during her tummy time from her stomach to her back. So she still does that pretty consistently. She hasn't rolled the opposite way. She hasn't started crawling yet, so that will probably come in the next couple months. Yeah, if you hold her up, she kind of does walking motions with her legs, like looks like she's stepping. So it's kind of probably just instinct for babies, but that's kind of cool to see at this point that she tries to use her legs to walk. I'm sure our lives will be a lot different once she's crawling and walking, and we no longer have an immobile baby and we're chasing her all around, so that will be adventurous, I'm sure.
It'll be very fun.
She also is chewing on everything. She has definitely found her mouth, and she likes to use that to discover all things. So whether it be toys or headbands or people's hands or her hands, what have you, she just loves to put things in her mouth. Her doctor was mentioning how a lot of parents think babies are teething at 4 months, and some do, but usually it's just they're at that developmental stage where they're discovering things, and their mouth is just how they figure things out. So she's definitely there. She might be teething a little bit, I'm not sure, because she drools a lot too. But yeah, she just likes to put everything in her mouth, chew on everything. I had this headband on her when we were on our way to church, and I looked back there and she had pulled the headband off and was just like chewing on this fun like netty part. So yeah, she likes doing that. She also went through a little bit of like a 4-month sleep regression. I think it was like right when she turned 4 months, like shortly after I did her last update. So she was sleeping, I think like 4 to 5 hour stretches, and then she had like this regression where she pretty much was getting up like every hour and a half, sometimes every hour. She didn't always want to eat, but she just wanted to be held. She wanted to be taken out of her crib and soothed. And so we were like Googling that, and some of it said that it would last like anywhere from 2 to like 8 weeks, and we were like, oh Lord.
It's like forever.
It is forever when you're new parents. But I think it probably lasted a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And she kind of would do every other. She would have a really bad night, and then the next night would be good. And then she would go back, really bad night again. There was also just a time change, so I don't know if that messed up her bedtime, but I think she's out of it now, knock on wood. This last probably 3 or 4 days, she hasn't had any of the nights where she's waking up all the time, and she started going back to long stretches of like 5. I think even one night was like a 6-hour stretch, which is like great for her. So she was having bad nights, and then she kind of went just to the like newborn stage of every 2 to 3 hours throughout the night, and now she's back to like her usual 4 to 6 hour stretch. And then usually that's when we put her down at like 8:30. She'll sleep till like 1:30 or 2:30. And then lately she's also been going to bed earlier than 8:30. She's been going to bed at like 6:37, so, which also might be from the time change. But she's sleeping pretty good though. So she'll do like a long stretch like that, and then usually after like the 4 to 6 hour stretch, she'll do another like 3-hour stretch, and then maybe like another hour or 2, and then she just kind of wants to lay in bed with us for the last hour until my alarm goes off to get ready for work. She just likes laying in there and looking at the fan and talking to the fan and kicking Dad to wake him up. So yeah, but I think the regression's over. I think she's sleeping better.
She is, absolutely.
So, any other thoughts, Dad?
No, you got it all.
And she did good this video. She didn't fall asleep. Usually you're on the sleep train when we do these videos.
She's wide awake now.
Yeah.
Wide awake now.
Usually she will be like smiling or laughing, and then right when you take out the camera or your phone, she just goes blank-faced. And she just stares at your phone. And you're like, no, come on, Hazel. And she's just like looking at it, trying to figure it out. But I don't even think she notices the camera, so that's fine. All right, girl. We'll see how you do this month, huh? Can't believe she's Can't believe she's almost 6 months. How did that happen? How'd that happen, baby?
I almost sat up on my arms.